Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Toluwani Rakowska-Falaye and welcome to Medication Africa, basic medical education and life-saving tips for Africans by Africans. Today I'm going to show you how you can save somebody's life using the recovery position. The recovery position is used for unconscious people who can breathe by themselves. If you see somebody who is unconscious, the first thing you do before you even try to help them is to make sure that the area is safe. Look around you, make sure that there is nothing dangerous there. And if you see anything that is dangerous or anything that can harm you, don't go there, just call for help. If the area looks safe, go to the person and try to get them to respond. They might just be sleeping or they might just be tired. So shake them, shout, and make noise and see if they are able to respond to you. If they are not able to respond to you, call for help. Pick up your phone, call 112, or shout and get other people to come by and help you out. Hello, please. I need somebody to come to 221 Josephine Street, Lekki. There's a woman here, she's passed out, she's not moving. I don't know what's wrong with her. Can somebody please come? Thank you. Hello? Hello? After you have called for help, check their breathing. We check their breathing using 3 ways: look, listen, and feel. Put your ear by their mouth and look at their chest. Look. When we breathe in, our chest rises, and when we breathe out, our chest falls. Look at their chest. Is their chest rising and falling with each breath? 2, listen. Listen. Do you hear any sounds of breathing coming from their nose or their mouth? Does it sound normal? 3, feel. Do you feel air coming from their nose or their mouth? If their breathing is normal, put them into the recovery position. The recovery position prevents suffocation by keeping our airways open. Our airways need to stay open so that air can flow into our lungs. If our airways are closed or they're blocked, then air can't flow into our lungs and we can't get the oxygen that we need. When a person is unconscious, their muscles lose tone, so their muscles aren't as strong as they need to be. You can think of it like their muscles are kind of floppy. This is especially dangerous when an unconscious person is lying flat on their back because of the tongue. The tongue is a muscular organ, and when it loses tone or becomes floppy, it falls back and blocks the throat, preventing air from going into the airways. The loss of muscle tone can also cause fluid in the stomach to flow to the back of the throat and from the back of the throat into the lungs. All this fluid in the lungs can drown the lungs. Also, the acid that's in the stomach can also burn parts of the lungs. When an unconscious person vomits, the vomit can also collect at the back of the throat and go into the lungs, further drowning the lungs. This is why it is so dangerous for an unconscious person to be laying flat on their back. By putting the person in the recovery position, you use gravity to prevent the tongue from blocking the back of the throat. Also, you create a free passage for fluid, like vomit, to be able to drain out. Kneel beside them and make sure their legs are straight. Bend the nearest arm at the elbow, making sure the palm is facing upward. Bring the other arm across their body, making sure the back of the hand is near the cheek. Hold it there. With your other hand, bend the knee that is furthest away from you and lift the leg until the foot is flat on the floor. Using their bent knee, roll the person towards you while pressing their hand against their cheek. Move the bent leg away from their body and make sure it rests on the floor. This will keep them from rolling over. Tilt their head back and lift their chin. This will open up the airways more. And now we will go over it again from a different angle. Kneel beside them and make sure their legs are straight. Bend the nearest arm at the elbow, making sure the palm is facing upward. Bring the other arm across their body, making sure the back of the hand is near the cheek. Hold it there. With your other hand, bend the knee that is furthest away from you and lift the leg until the foot is flat on the floor. Using their bent knee, roll the person towards you while pressing their hand against their cheek.
Move the bent leg away from their body and make sure it rests on the floor. This will keep them from rolling over.
Tilt their head back and lift their chin. This will open up the airways more.